To get further information, please refer to the EDX upgrade guide, specifically Chapter 5.2 Upgrade of Toolbox on Linux. The Toolbox is now running on the older version of EDX application. For purposes of this video, EDX version 1.8.2 is used. At first, the EDX Toolbox service has to be stopped before the upgrade, which can be done by systemctl stop EDX Toolbox command. When the Toolbox is not running, Java 11 needs to be installed. The version of Java can be checked using Java version command. Currently, Java 1.8 is installed. Please note that the older version of Java must remain at this moment. To install Java 11, the command yum install Java 11 is used. After the successful installation, the Java parameters need to be updated in the Java security file. For detailed configuration process, please refer to the Java video tutorial. For upgrade of Toolbox on a Unix server, it's necessary to have prepared the EDX Toolbox RPM file. Change the directory to the folder where the RPM is located and invoke RPM upgrade command. The upgrade is finished. Before starting the application, the configuration needs to be updated. Go to EDX Toolbox folder in etc. and open edx.properties. Search for login and then update the two parameters. The first one to login.file.name and the second one to login.file.path. Save the file. After that, go to etc, systemd, system, EDX Toolbox and open env.conf. Change the parameter spring.config.location to spring.config.additionalLocation. In case that there was no change in the original configuration file, the file will be replaced with the new one and no update will be needed. In case that the EDX Toolbox is installed on the same server as the ECP endpoint, the configuration of initial ports remains and it's not replaced. Save the file. File env.conf from new version of application is updated with rpm new suffix. In case encrypted passwords are used in toolbox.properties and edxusers.properties, these passwords need to be regenerated due to change of encryption algorithm to the more secured one. Detailed guide is described in EDX Administration Guide, Chapter 4.6 Encrypted Passwords. It's also needed to configure EDX user for access of ECP endpoint internal broker. in case ECP endpoint is configured with secured AMQPS broker. Open edx.properties and get the credentials for ecpbroker.out.user and ecpbroker.out.password. After that, go to ECP folder and in users.properties, define a new Toolbox user and password corresponding with credentials from edx.properties. Save the file. Open groups.properties of ECP endpoint and assign this new user to user group. Save the file. Now, the Java 1.8 can be removed by erase Java 1.8 and erase Java 1.8 headless. As we can see, Java 1.8 headless was already removed as the unused dependency in the previous step. In case that the service configuration has been changed, it's needed to use the systemctl daemon reload command. The application can be started and that can be done using systemctl start EDX toolbox command. Status can be verified by systemctl status EDX toolbox command. Now it's possible to open the graphical user interface via web browser using the same URL as before. The loading process can take a few seconds. When the page is successfully loaded, it's possible to log in. As we can see, the upgrade has been successful and it's possible to display the main screen of the toolbox. The version of EDX application is updated to 1.9.0.